Right, welcome back for episode number 2. This is going to be a full behind the scenes look at how we're delivering a brand new event for us. It's RunThrough Trails Global Series Engelberg, and we've got a 25k, 50k and 100k in one of the most epic places you have ever seen in your entire life. The weather's looking a little bit ropey for the next few days. I think we're going to get quite wet on the course setup, but hopefully, fingers crossed, it's looking like the sun's going to be poking out for the actual event weekend and we'll get some amazing footage of the event and of all the runners on the course. It's just a spectacular place. So we've got some of the team flying out from the UK, Ed's driving over from Morzine, and I am in the beautiful Renault Traffic people carrier that we're going to use to collect all of those poor souls that drop out of the event over the weekend due to DNF or aid station cut-offs or whatever. So I just drove into Annecy this morning, picked up the van, and now I'm on the road. Got about 2.5 hours worth of driving left to do until I get into Engelberg, meet up with the team and get started on the week. Alright, so we just arrived in Engelberg. Stunning drive actually, it's absolutely unbelievable driving into the valley here. Just been and collected the keys for the co-workspace that we're going to be using. This is the event village, which right now is a car park, but soon will be transformed into an amazing event location. And this place is a joke. So we're going to go get checked into the hotel, wait for the rest of the guys to arrive. They're all arriving within the next couple of hours, and then we're going to do a little bit of site orientation, do a briefing meeting, get out for a little jog. I think me and Kieran, probably Sarah's going to have like a 3-hour long run or something to do ahead of course setup. It turns out Sam as well, one of the team, just did 175k over the weekend in a multi-stage team ultra distance relay or something, which we'll see what kind of a decision that was by the end of the week based on how his quads feel. But yeah, what an absolutely stunning place. Team has arrived. Right, so we touched down in Engelberg a couple of hours ago now. Guys have just arrived, so we thought we'd better get straight out for a run. Just checking out the start of the 50k course down between the town of Engelberg and the Wolfenschiessen aid station. Such an amazing course and just such an amazing part of the world. If you've never been to the Swiss Alps, you have to go. Like, it's just, really is something special. The fun's already begun on the afternoon of the arrival day with the shakeout run. Don't know what we're doing here.
I would just like to point out, when I asked if I should wear road shoes or trail shoes, you said road, it will be just like the Thames Park.
This is Sarah's downhill running technique. You can tell she's a marathoner. Look at these two, embarrassing. Oh, she's gone! It's quite steep. Go on, Kieran, show us how it's done, mate. Yes! Of course I did! Oh god, it was all worth it. Look at this place. Oh my god. Alright, back on the road. Right, Sarah, what do you think of Engelberg so far?
Absolutely insane. Like, I've never been somewhere like this. Like, it's like mental.
What have you been doing running wise this week, Sarah? Nice and rested?
I might have run a marathon on Saturday, and then did lead runner for a half on Sunday. Just 1k of it though, but yeah, legs are feeling fine. It's all good.
Are they?
Yeah.
Right, it's about 6 AM on Wednesday morning. Everyone arrived last night, got quite a lot done. We ended up in the meeting room for quite a while doing the pre-race brief and running through some of the basic plans, and then we went out to the vans and did the usual sort of pre-event faff, rooting around on the floor, sorting out flags and all the course marking materials ahead of today's big kind of first course marking shift. Breakfast at about 7:30. I've just come down a little bit early, got a cool little spot out here on the balcony of the Engelberg Trail Hotel where Tom and the team are putting us up. So obviously quite a nice cool morning. We got a little bit of rain overnight, and I'm just going to get a little bit of work done, finish off some of the event timeline. Right, so just driven up with Kieran from Stock Alp. So we're up at the what is it, the Fruit Mountain Resort Hotel. They're going to host the second aid station for us on the 100k route. Absolutely spectacular, what a spot. Got the classic course marking setup going on. Handful of flags, tape in the vest, tape on the back. Got the bottle with a bit of carb mix, phone, got the route going live on the watch. Me and Kieran are making good progress, checking in with the rest of the team earlier. Sounds like everything's looking good. It's an absolute stunner up here. Got the cloud rolling in, but just making it even more atmospheric. So yeah, what a course.
We're about 2k away from the third aid station on the 100k, Berghaus, I believe.
Yeah, that's the one.
So yeah, we're coming back into it. The 100k runners will be hitting it for the second time. We're about 2 hours 15 in, so it's been fairly slow going, pretty tough. Like, we've just come up a couple k climb, I'd say probably average like over 10%. I've had to just have a gel because it felt a little bit like weak, but yeah, I mean, smashed breakfast, but you just kind of underestimate how hard it is. We're probably over 2,000 meters. I mean, but it's just stunning. Like, up in the clouds, just yeah, running with your mates, putting some flags out. Stunning course.
Well, we're getting there now. It's what is it, Thursday afternoon. The guys have just been down in Lucerne doing the aid station shop for all the food and water and product. We've got the local bakery delivering the bread. We've got the Thomas from the hotel downstairs organising some beers and stuff for post-race. He's actually running in the 100k, so I was just chatting to him downstairs. He said he's feeling a bit nervous, but it's one of the coolest things about this event is how engaged the local town has been, and how great working with the town of Engelberg and the tourist office, and specifically Thomas here at the Trail Hotel Engelberg. He's awesome, super passionate runner, organises his own race. He's been massively helpful in designing the course, permissions, and just all of his local connections have really smoothed this out. And like I say, he's running the 100k, so super excited to see how he gets on. He said he's hoping to finish before Sunday, which basically means he's got like an 18-hour goal or less than 18 hours. So yeah, it gets me excited kind of just talking to him and remembering that's what we do all this stuff for. So stuff that's left to do, sorting out the vans for the event, marking the last couple of sections of the route, and essentially building out the event village in the car park, which Ed, Sarah, Simone, Liam and the rest of the team are going to do. Get all the branding up, get the tents up, get it really starting to look like a proper event village, because right now it is just a car park. A very beautiful car park, but just a car park nonetheless. To give you guys a bit of an insight into our humble abode, this is mine and Kieran's twin room setup. So, you know, 2 separate duvets, same bed, but pretty good view out of our window in the mornings. Weather's actually clearing up. It's raining a little bit now. Oh, there's Graham walking down the street. Up behind us is aid station Bruni, which is an absolute stunner. We're just going down on the lift, so what do you reckon, Kieran?
Yeah, I mean, that climb out from Wolf was probably, yeah, we're saying like one of the best bits of trail we've ever run. 13k, probably 1,300 meters of climbing, so pretty tough going, but yeah, just stunning trails through some woodland. Would be amazing views, a little bit cloudy still, but yeah, just absolutely unreal.
Alright, so all the course is done, EV's pretty much sorted. Kieran's having some crisps. Just on our way down to the police station in an unknown town to collect the road closure signage for the roads that they're closing for the event, which is a first, but that's fine. So just going to head down, hopefully find a nice friendly police officer who speaks English and knows what we're asking. Unfortunately went for sliders and Birkenstocks, so probably not going to be getting much respect from them for that. But yeah, got to put those signs out in a couple of spots on the course and then head back, and it sounds like the guys back in the event village are pretty much done. So yeah, looking good. Bit of dinner, briefing meeting, and then the big dance tomorrow.
So just here outside the hotel, we just had the final race brief, final dinner, everything's set up, the EV's looking amazing, like the guys are just ready to go. We just ran through a full timeline, took a couple of hours to talk through everyone's tasks for the day, and I've told everyone to give me the car keys, and then I've locked myself out of the hotel. So Kieran's getting out of bed and coming and getting me. It's about 10 o'clock and we're up at about 3 a.m. for breakfast and then cracking on with it. So yeah, just can't wait to get going now. Everyone's ready to go and I think things are in a really good place. So a lot of work goes into this, just the fun part now, seeing it all come together. All right, so it is about 10 past 4. EV's looking amazing. It's all pretty much set up, just getting race control, getting the arch up, getting all the electronics plugged in, getting the printer and the laminator going. Ed's brought a full office, which is amazing. So expecting runners to arrive about 5 a.m. Just gonna grab a few last bits and pieces, get Starlink set up and everything like that, and then we'll be ready to go.
Right, we're back on the bike for round 2. These are just those special moments. Like I just lead biked the 56k runners around onto the trail, heading back to the event village now to get the 25k underway. It's just these moments where things are coming together and you sort of get to take a breath and realise what you're doing, and yeah, it's just pretty cool. There's lots of people out in town clapping runners through. All the runners are just so like appreciative and excited about the event, and it's just like coolest job in the world. Like, yeah, who gets to do this? It's class. So we're just about, what is it, 1 o'clock, everything's moving. We've had loads of the 25k finishes in, the men's 56k finishes in, which means that those 2 courses work, and then the leader in the 100k has gone past halfway, so everything's kind of flowing well. Just keeping track of everything here with the tracking, the communication groups. We've got people DNFing that we need to kind of organise collections for. All the aid stations are out, so we're starting to restock stuff. So yeah, it's like a bit kind of in the middle of the madness, but all going really smooth so far.
So it continues. It's about 6:30 in the morning. Last finisher has just crossed the line. I'm just waking up from my lovely little break. So glad to wake up and see the message that the last runner had finished. Yeah, it's just been it's been massive, and these guys have been an absolutely huge help. So yeah, anyway, let's go get it finished off now. This is always the bit where things drag on, like putting little bits and pieces in the right boxes, but you got to do it properly, otherwise it ends up just making a complete mess for next time. And by next time, I mean Ed unloading the van when he gets back to Morzine next week.
All right, so back again. Losing track of days now. It does start to get a little bit wild. We are on Monday, and today's our last course stripping day. As you can see from the bang average backdrop, the weather's come out. We had a lot of sun yesterday. So yesterday was basically the night shift guys kind of woke up around midday, and those of us that went to bed 1 a.m. on the event day finished packing down the EV, as you saw in a couple of those clips, tidying up a lot of the branding and stuff around town. And then we had a little bit of a decompression afternoon, went up on the gondola to Bruni, did the sensory lake walk, which included walking through freezing cold water and pools of cow shit. So that was kind of unique, but really nice. And went up and had a drink and a bit of a little sort of hot debrief, loose chat around the event, shared a few stories. I went and had dinner with my parents and with Nick and Amelia, and actually bumped into one of the ladies who we had to cut off in the 100k, but she was so determined. It was super impressive. Like, she just wanted to carry on. Had to get on the phone with her after she got into one of the aid stations and have a serious conversation, and we had to pull her out of the race and take her tracker. Family called her and kind of talked her into dropping. Kieran went and collected her, and actually collected her cousin as well, who had dropped out of the 56k. But it's just so cool meeting these people. They'd come all the way out from Bristol. They'd run Sea to Sky last year. They loved RunThrough. We'd introduced them to the trails, and they dived into a 56k and 100k in the mountains of Engelberg, and they gave it a damn good go. And they were so determined. But again, like, for safety reasons, we had to pull them out, and like difficult conversations on the day. And the family was actually next to us in the restaurant last night, and we had a really good conversation and a lot of like mutual respect. she was really grateful for the event we'd put on and for the decisions that we made, but she was upset that she hadn't finished. And we just had this really nice conversation, and for me it was a customer who could have left frustrated, but now we're like friends and there's that link, and she loves the company, and she was giving all of her thanks to the team, and especially to Jan, who had really like supported her through the day. It was just an amazing story and an amazing moment for people who are being exposed to such extreme terrain. And I was proud that we were able to make the right decision, keep them safe, and really allow them to push on, challenge themselves and face some proper adversity, but in a safe manner, and we could all leave with a hug and a handshake and being friends. So it was a really special moment. But yeah, I mean, couldn't be happier, on a bit of a high. And again, it just, how is this a job? It's absolutely insane. And we've got a little treat in store for the team tomorrow morning, bit of a special fun activity to finish off the week. So right, so final day of the trip. We got everything packed up yesterday, all finished up. Thought we'd finish off with a nice little activity. As you can see, the guys setting up behind. So we brought the full team down the valley. No, you're good. Down the valley to do a little flight to finish things up and get a bit of a unique perspective. Luckily, like Harold, one of the videographers, has hooked us up. So yeah, super excited. But to be honest, the week's just been a massive success. Can't really believe how smooth it's been. We had a nice debrief with the team yesterday, finished clearing all the course, and now it's pretty much pack up and travel day. So we're going to fly back down into the valley, probably have a little coffee, say goodbyes, and then shoot home. Hopefully this has given you a nice little insight into what goes into putting on one of these events behind the scenes. We got to meet a few of the team members. Next event for us now is Locarno, but we've got a load of events over in the UK. So yeah, that's it for episode number 2, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks' time over in Ivrea in Italy for a bit of a site visit with the Pila guys and the next leg of the journey.